What is up, guys? Welcome to the Sprint and happy Friday. Thank you guys for making it with us on WSLS.com. You know, this is a time when we take a break from that heavy news cycle of the day, kind of give you guys a step back while you're enjoying your lunch or enjoying some dinner. And we just chatted out about some stuff that are going viral or things that are just good stuff coming out of our community. Today, we're going to do something a little bit different because we were having a conversation earlier while we were doing Virginia Today, and one of our directors, they were talking about how annoyed they were by this thing called anti-wrinkled straws. And I'm thinking to myself, how can a straw be wrinkled? Nope, this is a straw that apparently you use to help you prevent wrinkles on your face. I thought it was the weirdest invention ever, and guess what? We're going to talk about it because you guys thought the same thing. We are going into the comment section about this, but if you are watching this, drop it in the comment section right now. Do you use an anti-wrinkle straw? Are you a fan of it? Is it something that you think is a little bit too extra? I want to know y'all thoughts because I'm going to give you my thoughts later on in the show as well. Moving on, though, we got a couple things to tell you guys about today. For example, if you're out and about driving, we got to tell you about some scams taking place. Virginia Department of Transportation warning about a new scam targeting unpaid tolls. VDOT said the text message scam, also known as smishing, sending requests for payment of outstanding toll charges. Each message follows a similar script saying that you owe some money for a toll. You click on the link to avoid a $50 late fee. But the FBI is coming in clutch saying that clicking on the link opens the door to thieves stealing your personal information. If you believe you got this scam text, you can file a report with the FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center. And if you do, make sure you include the phone number from the scammer and a copy of the web link. So yes, please be on the lookout for that because we all know what that's like, getting that random piece of mail that's coming in and saying that, hey, yo, check this out. You got extra amount of fees to pay. And you're just like, man, I could have sworn I never drove through one of these toll booths. But this is one of the things that, hey, you know, scammers are getting more and more creative every single day. Just be on the lookout for that. And again, if you get a phone call or any kind of message saying that you owe this to prevent or avoid a $50 late fee or something, get it reported as soon as possible because I guarantee you somebody's going to get caught. Somebody's going to get caught as far as scamming, but people are going to be so easily to say, hey, I don't want this bill. I'm going to pay it off and all that stuff. And then next thing you know, your information is compromised. So just be on the lookout for that. Be a little bit careful. Also, speaking of roadways, if you're on I-81, you're going to be seeing a lot of state police because they're doing their Operation Disrupt, which is always a good deal because it's a good reminder about how to not be distracted while driving. Again, they're asking drivers to ditch those distractions, never drive impaired, comply with speed limits, and wear your seatbelts. State police say that the goal is to reduce crashes across the Commonwealth by 10%. And, you know, with the data that they take every year from doing these particular disrupt operations, you know, it's kind of scary. It's kind of alarming because you'll have like hundreds of people getting speeding tickets and that will be just only in a short time span. So either way, if you're on the roadways and you see state troopers, if you see any law enforcement, period, and you shouldn't have to see them to follow the law. Just follow the law. Let today be a day to remind you that whether they're on the roadways or not, it's best to ditch those distractions. It is not that serious. Somebody text you, have them call you, and even then, just wait till you get to your destination to answer it because you are driving. Oh, obviously, your life is on the line, but there are other lives surrounding you. So one mistake can impact others. Just keep that in mind. Operation Disrupt today. Again, be on the lookout for all of that. Something that all of our Ring fans out there, if you got a Ring camera, you could get some money because a settlement has just concluded right now. Get this, Federal Trade Commission jumping in with more than 100,000 customers will be getting some money. It comes from a settlement with Ring over charges that the company allowed employees and contractors to access cameras. That's alarming. They gave them the ability to view consumer private videos without consent. And the company was also accused of failing to implement security protection to keep hackers out of customers' accounts. It also says if you think you are entitled to a refund, you can request one of the FTC's website. This kind of stuff kind of makes me a little freaked out about it because, again, you know, I know a lot of people always, you know, will joke here and there saying that the government is watching us or X, Y, and Z is taking place. Well, when you have things like this that happen, you can't help but, think of worst case scenario. And earlier I was making a joke, like, for example, if employers had access to your Ring camera, do you know how, like, screwed a lot of people would be? For example, if you come into work late, your boss is just like, yo, why were you late today? You say, hey, I was stuck in traffic. And then they were like, really? Because your Ring camera said that you didn't leave until like 9:15, So I'm happy that they're cracking down on this and at least protecting privacy of the citizens. But dude, this is alarming. So if you are a Ring customer and you feel like you're entitled to some money, some type of compensation, reach out to the FTC on their website to figure out if you get that reimbursement. We got some fun coming our way this weekend, man. We've been telling you about the Dogwood Festival. Been telling you about they got the Thursday food truck thing kicked off yesterday. Well, check this out. They got the ultra popular Salem After 5 concert series kicks off tonight at the Salem Farmers Market. Gates are opening for performances at 5. And, of course, if you're watching this show at 6:30, it's been open and will continue to open until 9 p.m. tonight. You're encouraged to bring a lawn chair or a blanket, support the vendors and nonprofits. Food from local vendors, children's activities, and adult beverages will also be available. So go ahead, get in there. Maybe get yourself a good little margarita or something. Tickets are still just $5 for adults, and those 12 and under are free. Proceeds will benefit several local charities. So, yeah, if you're out and about today, go ahead and enjoy that moment. Again, I always say it, live in the moment, be in the moment, have fun with your family members. But something you might want to be aware of is the weather. Obviously, we've been doing this throughout the entire week. I know this weekend we're looking pretty good as far as some warmer temperatures. Meteorologist Parker Beasley said we just might want to be a little cautious of the weather today. He comes in with our Friday forecast.
Hey there everyone, I'm meteorologist Parker Beasley. Throughout our Friday, we are dealing with a wedge, so we have a northeasterly cool wind banking up against the mountains, bringing an increase in cloud cover and cooler temperatures. So as we have a look at this evening, mostly cloudy skies persist, but by about 8, we'll start to see some isolated showers build in throughout the overnight hours. Once we get into Saturday, dealing with a warm front that lifts and brings some isolated showers through about midday. Once we get into the afternoon, we'll go from mostly cloudy to partly cloudy as we have a look at your weekend forecast. By Sunday, temperatures back into the 80s.
All right, Parker, thank you so much. Coming up after the break, we're keeping the show popping with a lot of the stories that are making you guys smile and some stories that are making you proud to be an American. One being a hurdler who made it through, and he's actually going to the competition. He's talking about how he trained by day, but at night he works his tail off to pay for that training in a Walmart deli. We're also talking about some firefighters and how they saved not one, not two, but 17 little ducklings from a drain. Going into that story, but also we got to break down this product right here, the anti-wrinkle straw that apparently is picking up traction right now. It's gaining some popularity. Got to talk about the conversations that we had about it, and obviously we got to go to the comment section because some of you guys are thinking the same thoughts that I'm thinking as far as really, are we that cautious about our wrinkles now that we can't drink a regular straw? But whatever, we're going to get into all that good stuff coming up after the break. Do not go anywhere. Stay tuned right here on The Sprint on WSLS.com. Welcome back to The Sprint, guys. I hope you're having a wonderful afternoon or evening. Whenever you're watching this show, we are here bringing you guys the news of the day that'll kind of give you a break from all the heavy political drama. I know a lot of people are just like, if I hear anything else about Biden or anything else about Trump, I am going to lose it. And I am with you on that, which is why we do shows like this, because it takes a step away from all that mess and we get into kind of just a conversation about the randomest, most random topics that are happening out there right now. But we also talk about the good stories. For example, this one right here should give you some type of inspiration, because I love to see people work so hard to make whatever dream that they have come true. From the deli line to the starting lines in Paris. We're talking about a new name to watch out for as the Summer Olympics are just 3 months away. Check it out. 25-year-old hurdler Dylan Beard recently shocked the track and field community when he blew past the competition and qualified for the Olympic trials in June. Says by day, he trains by jumping over hurdles on the track at NC State, and by night, he's working the deli counter at the local Walmart to pay for all that training. So yeah, we got that inspiring story of grit and sacrifice. You can check all that good stuff out online. But again, this is just another reminder to everybody that hard work pays off. Patience is key. And the fact of the matter is that there are people out there who need special training and who can't afford it right out of their pocket. You know, you have so many people out there who, yeah, they have families with great financial backgrounds and can simply pay for training. But when you see these kind of stories and you see this person is working his tail off on his own to get to where he needs to be, that's inspiring, man. And like I said, I just absolutely love seeing it because it shows that you're not taking this stuff for granted. Things cannot be just handed to you and won't be handed to you. And I know we live in a time and age where some people, you know, can be a little entitled and think that they just can expect stuff to just fall in their lap. Nope, this is a clear example of how that's not the case. You work your tail off and you get to where you need to be. And guess what? He successfully did that. So let's give him a huge congratulations. I pray for a great, successful career and future for them. And guess what? Shout out to them for representing the United States of America, USA. USA. All right. Speaking of USA and putting ourselves out there as far as sacrifices, firefighters are one of the number one first responders that will sacrifice their time, energy, and everything so that people and sometimes things can be saved and rescued. And guess what? Couple firefighters went out their way to save some little cute ducklings, and yeah, they saved a lot of them. So this is what happened. Lucky ducks now becoming part of the fire department family near Nashville, Tennessee. Here's the story. Good Samaritan rang their doorbell this week asking for help to save the ducklings from the storm drain, and it turns out there were 17 of these ducklings. Firefighters said that they searched for the mother duck, but unfortunately she wasn't around. But local businesses are now donating materials to help them raise the ducks. And the community members are welcome to stop by to say hi. So yeah, this is, again, just another story that'll make you feel so good about knowing that we have people in our community willing to take time out of their schedule, out of their normal dangerous jobs to rescue these adorable little creatures right here. These every time I see a duck, I don't know about you guys, but I think of the Dawn commercial where, you know, BP with the oil and they got to clean little bird wings and stuff. Either way, very cute little animals, and it's so fun. I hope they keep them and allow them to grow up to be full blown ducks. Like, I think that'd be such a cool story, especially for any firefighter in training or something, come through there and just see this station full of ducks and ducklings and stuff. That's always cool to watch. So I'm happy that this turned out for the better. And again, it ended up being a very sweet story, sweet rescue. And, you know, who knows? Hopefully the mama duck is somewhere around. I don't really know how that works. Like, I know some people are concerned when you separate a doe from a deer, and then the mom, you know, something about the scent of a human that kind of will make the mother reject the doe. Again, I'm taking this from a lot of hunters telling me this, but I hope that's not the case with the ducklings. We never know. Mama duck might be coming back around and be like, yo, those are my babies. Let's get them back. Let's get them back to teaching them how to be in the wild and learning about nature. All right, guys, we got to get to it. It is time. Let me show you this. Something simple as a straw that has never, in my opinion, done anything wrong as far as your facial features and stuff. Well, apparently, a lot of people are not on board with this anymore. Well, I'm not even going to say a lot of people. At this time, while it's going viral and while it's making its rounds right now, picking up some traction, the anti-wrinkle straw. Here's how it looks. Okay, so what I did, I actually went to Amazon right now, and I was just like, let me just check out what this straw is, what it's about, what makes it so popular. Because again, I was one of those people that was just like, an anti-wrinkle straw. What does that mean? Like, it doesn't wrinkle up? No, it's trying to keep your face from wrinkling up when you drink from it. So let me go ahead and go over just the details about this item for those of you who are just like me. We're doing research together. Okay, so on this Amazon list of this particular anti-wrinkle straw, it says that, first of all, it's a reusable glass straw. It's reusable. It says you got a cleaning brush with it. Can be effectively eliminate lip lines. Okay. That's a thing, apparently. Says it delivers the straw horizontally to your lips, eliminating the creases in your lips when using it. Says the flip lip straw is 9.5 inches long with an inner diameter of 8 millimeters and an outer diameter of 10 millimeters. Says it's easy to use and clean. Removable silicone plug at the top of the straw with a cleaning brush makes cleaning easier and is dishwasher safe. Says you can enjoy your drinks anywhere. You will receive a set of 2 lip straw for wrinkles and cleaning brushes. Quantity is enough for your daily use, and you can also share it with your family and friends. So I'm looking at this bad boy, and if you're looking at the screen, yeah, it says it's currently unavailable. Apparently, it is that popular. A lot of people don't like their little lip lines. I didn't think this was a thing, but apparently it is. And if you get it, you can get 2 straws for like $10, $11, $12. Some of them are probably even more expensive. I think not. I think I will go with my $2 pack of cheap Dollar Tree plastic bendable straws. But yeah, let's get into the reviews though, because some people, again, they're popular with some, and some people are just like, no. So here's one review came in, and again, this is coming. I'm looking at this account. And it's just resurfaced. So the dates on this, actually, it's something that popped up probably last year, and it's just gaining traction again. You know, sometimes we'll have fads that'll pick up several months down the line. But anyways, this person says, I love these straws, but if you lose the rubber piece, you have to use your finger to cover it up. So I guess it's like a whistle or something. I don't know. I'm going to end up poking holes and make me a little generic one out of this green straw to see exactly what they're talking about. Another person said, it's really great. It really works. Glass, useless brush, though, that tiny nubbing to lose, but solvable. Says the product really does work for drinking without puckering. It's glass, so it's sanitary through, though very breakable. The straw is short for a giant Yeti mug, but a fine length for a regular size cup. So yeah, this person is all about it, going through a very, very severe review of it. And then here's some more reviews. These are not as positive. One person said, I did not notice a difference in lip creasing between drinking out of this straw compared to a normal straw. Also, it is made of glass, so I was nervous to travel with it. Would not waste my money on this again. Another person says, yeah, difficult to use without wrinkling your lips. So apparently you still got to do it. Another person came in with 1 star, says, don't waste your money. And then another person says, hey, it works, but it doesn't fit in any of my lids. I've been using this for about a week and have been seeing a difference already. My gripe is that it doesn't fit in the straw holes of any of my water bottles, which is what I drink out of most of the time. I'm pretty sure that the circumference was noted in the listing, so I don't blame the company for it. I just wanted to point out so anyone reading this doesn't make the same mistake. So there you go. Some people are for it, some people are against it. But let's get to your average commenters who probably will never buy this ever, but had something to say. Okay, so we're talking about these bad boys, and as you can see, they're popping up all over TikTok. And again, this came up in conversation. We weren't even going to do this story until one of our directors was just like, yo, I'm so sick of seeing these straws going around because they're kind of annoying. Just drink out of a regular straw. Anyways, let's get to some comments. Again, this is one of those things that you could tell when it first came out, probably didn't pick up that much traction. But even then, a lot of people were leaving comments saying that I've never seen a straw like that before. I'm trying to figure out how I feel about it. I am too. It reminds me of like a flute of some sort. Another commenter came in and says, girl, aging is natural. Stop trying to make other women insecure. They're not a fan of it, which is understandable. I mean, be proud of your wrinkles, girl. Another person says, this is sad. And somebody was just like, oh, God, basically very sarcastic. And then you look at some of the most current comments. This comes in and says that if you just put a regular straw on the lines, corner of your mouth, it doesn't require that you purse your lips. Super simple. 100%. Yeah, I'm with you on that. That's why I was thinking to myself, why is this thing so popular? Just readjust your freaking straw. Another person says, fun fact, you can suck through the conventional straw without pursing your lips. And that's something else I was thinking. I was just like, who is actually drinking out of their straw with an actual circular mouth? Like, it don't take all that. Another person says, these anti-wrinkle straws are so funny because when you drink from a normal straw, you literally don't have to move your face at all. But the anti-wrinkle ones require you to move your lips. That is true. It looks like you're about to blow into a flute. Then another person says, I'm crying at work laughing because I was telling my boyfriend about the anti-wrinkle straws and how they look like an adult version of a silly straw. And he didn't know what they were. It said, straws don't wrinkle, though. That is exactly what my question was as well. And then this last commenter says, I'm going to make one of these anti-wrinkle straws, but for smoking cigarettes. I'm not mad at you because guess what? I guess you definitely got to perch your little lips out to smoke a cigarette. I'm assuming from what I see people do. Let's get Jazz in on this argument real quick. So Jazz, this anti-wrinkle straw. What are your thoughts on it? I just had to talk about it today.
Hot mess. Are not like you should not be worried about wrinkles around your mouth from a straw. And like I completely understand the concerns because I get nervous because you can get wrinkles from laughing and smiling too much. And I'm always laughing and always smiling. And I see lines on my face that I'm not going to get so concerned to the point where I'm going to find some contraption that prevents me from moving my lips a certain way or puckering my mouth a certain way. Because I have a big water bottle that I drink every single day, and it has a little straw, but I'm not puckering my lips to drink from a straw. Like I don't think you don't need to do all of that.
Right.
Like you said, to drink from a straw, like you can literally drink and not move your face.
Exactly.
Like you're causing more harm than good by getting this different straw that requires you to move your mouth a certain way.
And people they're so extra, but like I was saying, here's the regular straw. When you drink, you just like that. I don't know who does this. Who? And then you got to do this to, you got to make sure a little rubber thing is up the side. No, you can save a lot of money and a lot of energy just getting a basic straw. Or guess what? Just drink from the cup. You know.
If you got to do all of that, just ditch the straw. Just drink from the cup. So how much does this straw cost? Do you know?
It was from what I was looking from Amazon, it was saying like between $9 to $12. But these straws, apparently they were just like, it's because it was made of glass. But yeah, no, I still got trust issues. I don't think one straw should cost anything more than $1, if that.
Get you some plastic straws. You can get a box of straws.
Right.
Walmart.
Right. Oh my gosh. Well, yeah. So we just had to talk about it because again, people are just like, I don't know. They get in these fads where they're just like, let's try to be all cute and stuff, and ooh, look at me with my straw. And again, this is a reminder. We're not throwing shade at anybody who loves those straws. Do you, boo? But I'm just saying, I just think it's a bit extra, but that's just me.
Yes, it's interesting for sure.
Jazz, do you got anything else, girlie?
Oh, yes. So just a reminder about our $5,000 sweepstakes. We insiders have a chance to enter to win our national contest, which we'll be awarding a lucky winner $5,000. And then we will also have a local contest where you can win a presidential pushback recliner. So that's super cool. Again, you don't have to pay anything to sign up. You just need to be a WSLS insider, which you can sign up for on WSLS.com. And the contest ends or the sweepstakes end on May 22nd. So again, the sweepstakes end on May 22nd. That's the last day for you to enter to win. They're giving away $5,000 in this national contest. And we would just love for you guys to take advantage of this exciting sweepstakes. So I hope you guys win, and I wish you guys good luck too as well.
Awesome sauce. All right, Jazz, you got anything else, girlie?
No, that's it.
All right, have a great weekend, girl. We made it. All right. All right, guys. Well, yeah, just stick with these. Don't I like I said, this ain't throwing no shade to people who want to be special and want to do all the extra stuff, but I'm just saying that if you just want to be a little bit stressed out, getting old is beautiful. I don't care what anybody out there says. Get old, embrace them wrinkles, get them lines in your mouth, and do not spend any extra money on a straw that one person said you didn't even see a difference between drinking out of this straw and just drinking out of a flute-like object. So yeah, That's just me. We just had to talk about it again. The topics that we bring up are topics that everybody has a conversation about. So thanks so much for joining us for that conversation today. You already know we are all about that back and forth with you guys. I hope you guys have a safe weekend. I know this week has been, a tough week with certain news stories being not as happy as far as to be received. But if anything, to spend this weekend in the moment, go out to the Dogwood Festival in Benton. Go out, take care of those drug take-back events. There are several of those going on happening this weekend. Just go to our website at WSLS.com. You can find a whole list of that. Just keep yourself active. Find a way. And if you want to just sit at home, watch a movie with the family, that's fine. You could also go to Regal Valley View Mall and watch a movie for a cheaper price because they just lowered their prices. So it's so much stuff happening here in our community. The good that's happening in the community, that's what we're all about showcasing. So with that, I hope you guys have a blessed weekend. I will see you guys back here next Monday at 12:30 and at 6:30 right here on The Sprint.